This is the cheapest room at one of Amalfi's most iconic hotels, Hotel Miramalfi. And it cost about $1,500 per night. But is it actually worth it? At $1,500 a night, you'd think this room would be massive. But it's actually smaller than you'd expect. Because the real reason people pay this price isn't for the room itself. It's this.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Michael and Abby here.
We are staying at the ultimate luxury hotel here in Amalfi, Italy.
This is the Miramalfi Hotel. We're gonna take on a quick room tour and show you a little bit of everything and do a review at the end. Is it worth the price tag? So let's go.
Hello cribs, welcome to our home away from home. All right, so we are at Hotel Miramalfi. First walk in your hallway with your mirrors, get your fit check in, and look at the things that are all complimentary. This little bag you get to take home with you as a little souvenir, which is cute, a little beach bag. You've got 2 robes to get all cozy with, but not only do you have the robes, we both each, his and hers, little slippers, and for when we go down to the pool, we even have free little flip-flops. Now this bathroom is adorable. Come here. Look at the tile, the rounded ceilings, the tile around the top. You've got your sink, a supply of all the best stuff. You've even got sunscreen and after sun. Little hair bands if you forgot it, toothpaste, mouthwash, shampoo, conditioner, even a little shaving kit. You've got your bidet, your toilet, and your shower and tub with a jacuzzi. Next, we have our double-sized bed, and we're celebrating our anniversary, which I guess we do all year, but they did something super sweet, and they put love on the bed with the little heart balloons. Not only that, but
You were crying.
Huh?
You were crying.
I did cry. I am not a crier, but there's certain moments in my life that I get super overwhelmingly blessed happy, and this was one of them. Tears.
Don't cry.
But they also got us little treats, plums.
Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Les.
Is this? Ooh, we got a white wine, so we got that too. But a cozy little bed. But this view is a showstopper. Come here. Before we stop there, can we just say the mini bar is so cute with the little Smeg appliances. I'm a sucker for Smeg.
Everything's complimentary with the snacks and
Yes, everything is complimentary except for obviously the snacks and the mini bar. That, but the coffee, you're good there. This view is absolutely what this hotel is about. It is breathtaking. But this room is their classic double room with a sea view. I'm in heaven. I am literally in heaven. This hotel is stacked. Not only do they have their own restaurant, they have a bar, they have a lounge area where you can get drinks, and she said light food like burgers. So I don't know how small they are. They have a 24/7 gym. They have free yoga classes that you can do in the afternoon. They have their private pool with private access to the sea. They have a piano, like a piano bar tonight at dinner. Just everything is so thoughtful. I just love it. I love it so much. So we finally made it down to the pool area. You kind of get to choose if you want a sea view or if you want to go lounge right by the pool. We picked the sea view because that is something you don't get every day. We'll go over to the pool later on, but oh my gosh, this is literally so perfect. Get your little beach chairs with your towel, your umbrella. They bring you over some water, cup of ice with some lemon. They also bring over some Evian face spray, which if you feel it right now, it is cool. So it's all nice and cold. And they even give you little sunglass wipes. So when you get cool water in the sea, you can wipe off your sunglasses.
All right, so we're going to start first things off about the beach club, because honestly that was our favorite thing. That was in the moment, but now that we are back and we have honest thoughts about it, we'll tell you now.
If it says anything, we had other plans to do stuff in the city, but we canceled those plans just to stay at the beach club because it was such
perfect.
a vibe, like perfection. When we were at the beach club, obviously we were swimming, but you can order food, drinks. They have a bar so you can order water or alcoholic drinks. We got a cheeseburger.
Yes.
It came with fries, and that was 20 euros. And then we got Aperol spritzes.
It tastes like Burger King.
It did. And it was super fresh because they're like, how do you want your
yeah.
cheeseburger cooked? I mean, it was a super fresh cheeseburger. So you definitely had complimentary
and inner
stuff.
tubes.
Yes. So you have those cute blue and white striped inner tubes. You've got access to that. There's ladder access into the sea. As far as the water, super clean, clear. You could see right through it. As far as like seaweed or any like gross stuff, didn't have any issue whatsoever.
Yeah, and they have a big bridge that you can jump off of, but they said that you can, but you got to jump over a fence to do it, and they said you really got to pencil dive if you're going to do it, so.
It was looking a little sketchy.
It was like a 30 or 40 foot drop. So we just jumped off the one.
So there was the like lounges by the sea and then the pool. We stayed the whole entire time at the seaside.
Because we don't ever get to do that.
No, but the pool was absolutely beautiful. There was chairs you could sit in. The pool itself was pretty spacious.
Yeah.
So if you're not really into like swimming in the sea or the ocean or whatever, you've got pool access and you still get the same amenities and services.
And it was very quiet there too. It wasn't like people weren't playing music or nothing like that. It was like a quiet, chill vibe.
Yeah.
I thought it'd be like a beach club type where there'd be like music and stuff, but there wasn't. Yeah. That's exactly what I thought it would be like.
Boots and cats or whatever it is.
Yeah, boots and cats.
One other nice part is you don't have to worry about bringing any towels down to the beach club. They provide all of that there, and they are thick, nice, big towels.
Yeah, and you can flex in your free Miramalfi
flip-flops, yes! So you get all kinds of free goodies.
Yeah. So let's talk about the food and drinks.
When we first got there, they sat us down. They gave us the best homemade lemonade I've ever had in my life. Everything, food-wise, drink-wise, everything is so like fresh.
It was very good, and we ate at all of their restaurants. The first time we ate at their Donna Emma, which during the morning is actually their complimentary breakfast, and you can get stuff from a chef. You can get off a table, like whatever they have laid out, but you can actually order whatever you want to, and that's all complimentary.
And so you can go to the restaurant and eat it there, but you can also order it from your room as well, and still is complimentary. So
I didn't know.
whether you want to be
the breakfast, a
hermit or go socialize, you've got an option.
Dinner, we did eat there too. It was like fancy food dinner, so like it was small portions, you know, like you do. We wanted to sit outside on the balcony, like by the ocean. We had to wait a little bit, but while we waited, there was a piano lounge going on, so we listened to somebody play piano, and they gave us
olives, nuts, and chips while we sipped on our drinks.
We ordered Peroni from the bar right there. Dinner was good. They gave us basically dinner and a small dessert, like a free dessert. They had like a gift from the chef, which was like a sushi, which I did a TikTok.
But if I can say yes, the dinner portion itself was, fancy small, but all the little free options that they give you, like the olives, the nuts, the dessert, the breads, I was filled up. I walked away like satisfied, and so I don't think that's necessarily
and they come out with a wine cart too, and they were like, you want some wine? We said no, but we'll have another Peroni. And they're like, he like takes the glasses off the table, like puts it back on his cart and wheels it away. I told him I feel like a hillbilly's just drinking beer here and everyone's drinking wine.
But hey, we were in the mood for Peroni, so.
Yep, and after that we went to the Azure Lounge,
and that's their newest addition to that hotel.
Okay. That is strictly a bar, and they got like small foods, and that's actually where the hamburger came from at the pool. That's the kitchen in there. But we got 2 drinks that night. And
they were about 22 euros a piece.
Were they really?
Yeah,
Dang.
but they were good.
Okay, they were good. And that's the same place that they do the complimentary cocktail making class. So in the Azure Lounge, yes, that is one amenity that the hotel offers is a free cocktail making class in the Azure Lounge.
So this class, they teach you 3 different drinks, how to make it, and you get those 3 drinks each.
Yeah.
So 3
cocktails
each. Don't go anywhere afterwards because you'll feel a little tipsy.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's €162 gift or service. And they do it from 4:30 to 6.
Martina was the host of it, I guess, and she taught us how to make all of it. It was really cool. She said sometimes a lot of people show up, sometimes no one shows up.
It was just the two of us.
It was just us. It was awesome.
So it was perfect. And they also teach you the history of each of the drinks, which I think is a cool extra. So at the end of that, so even though the service is totally free, you can tip them, and I highly recommend it because that service is knock it out of the park. Perfect.
Yeah, and Martina was so great. Like, it was awesome. It was awesome. Yeah.
She was a local
yes.
There in Amalfi, so she actually told us some good recommendations to some of the restaurants.
And we told her where we went. She goes, "Oh, how was it?" And I thought it was good, but
the dinner recommendation that she gave us, it was good, and the view was awesome.
Yeah, Piazza Duomo or something.
Yeah.
The last thing really with food is when we walked into our room, they had complimentary white wine.
Fruits like little plums and little cookie like treats, and they were all delicious.
Yeah, so all the food and drinks were awesome. You really don't even have to leave that hotel if you don't want to.
No, I mean we definitely did because we wanted to explore the area, but I can see how you could stay there the whole entire trip and be so happy.
As far as services and amenities of the hotel, honestly, they were really good. And again, we've never actually stayed in a luxury hotel. Like, this is classified as a 4-star luxury hotel. We've never stayed as most expensive hotel we've ever stayed in, for sure.
I would say it was what I thought a 4-star hotel would be. It was that.
I guess I didn't know what to expect. Yeah, so it was way more than I ever expected.
When we first got there, the staff was so sweet, so helpful. While they were like getting us all checked in, like we said, they sat us down on that immaculate view with the lemonade.
Didn't even seem real.
It just
a cool towel.
You gotta like relax for a second. I want to say maybe we're there for like 5-10 minutes.
Maybe
it wasn't a long time, but then they took us on a tour of the whole facilities. So that's where they took us to the lounge and told us that they have the free cocktail classes, took us to the gym. There was 24/7 gym access. They have free yoga classes.
Which we did not do.
We did not. You have to wake up kind of early for that one because they're morning yoga classes.
We were like, namaste in bed. Just joking.
Another thing I do want to point out, our very last day, we had a ferry scheduled to take us to the next place we were going to be going to. And the weather completely canceled all the ferries. We were freaking out because
all boats were canceled the next morning.
We had no idea how we were going to get to Florence from there.
Yeah.
And they were super helpful in helping us figure out, okay, well, what's our backup option? Which we had to hire pretty much an Uber driver to take us to the train station. But anything that you need. I had a little bit of swimmer's ear. They got me stuff for my swimmer's ear. So they really take super, super good care of you.
They do. And I think personally, one of the most important things they offered, because of how expensive transportation was in Italy, they had a free shuttle that went from the hotel to Amalfi City Center, which from Amalfi City Center, you can get on the ferry. You can pretty much do anything from that point. So the buses, the taxis, all the ferries. So they take you right down there. It takes about 15 minutes. You just text them on WhatsApp. Like, I think it runs from 7 a.m. to...
It was kind of late.
It was kind of late. I forget the exact time.
Like maybe 10?
Yeah, maybe.
But that service in itself was a huge money saver.
Yes, because, like I said, transportation was not cheap in Italy.
No.
So I think that's pretty much it for the services and amenities, which we were blown
I would
away.
say 10 out of 10.
10 out of 10, yeah. All right, and our honest thoughts. So before we get to was it worth the price tag, we're going to talk about the room. So you saw the room tour, the room layout and everything.
Technically, the hotel room that we booked was the cheapest one that they offered.
Yes, it was the cheapest one.
So it was like the basic. And it still came with a balcony,
Yes.
a double bed.
We were on the bottom floor of the balcony, though. So I'm sure the higher you get up, maybe the better your view is.
No, maybe.
Because we were basically on the rooftop of the Azure Lounge.
But I think our view was still
it was absolutely amazing.
great.
Yeah, I'm not dogging it at all. It was amazing.
No, but I know what you mean.
Okay, good.
But anyways, our hotel room. If you want like the feeling of being by the sea, but super like peaceful and tranquil with like the whites and the blues, it was giving that.
Oh, I guess, and how nice they were is the services too. They decorated, because we were celebrating our anniversary, so they decorated the bed with love and rose petals.
Yes, and balloons.
Yeah.
And yeah, it was super sweet. And they even wrote like a little note and like happy anniversary, and it was very, very sweet.
Yeah, it was really nice. The room layout, all the complimentary things, the bag, the sandals, the slippers.
So they give you a free woven tote bag with the Miramalfi Hotel on it. They give you the free flip flops, free sandals. Technically, they give you free robes, but we didn't have.
You?
Yeah.
Are you sure? Why don't we? I would have figured out a way to get a robe home if that was the case.
Those were thick robes.
Those were really free?
Yes, I went back and looked, and they were free. We didn't have the space for it. We did a lot of souvenir shopping, but I regret not getting those. The only thing that was not free in that room was
the minibar.
The minibar. So the snacks and the alcoholic drinks inside the minibar.
Yeah.
The coffee, all the stuff in the bathroom.
Yeah, nice stuff.
Really nice.
Nice toothpaste, nice toothbrushes.
Mouthwash, toothpaste, toothbrushes.
Artesia.
Artesia? I don't know if we're saying that right, but that shampoo and conditioner, my hair had never felt softer and cleaner.
She ain't using it now. I'm just joking.
But that stuff was nice. They gave you sun tanning lotion. If you forgot your hair ties, they had those too.
That's right.
Just everything was super thoughtful. Like if you forgot it, we've got it.
All right. So the question that you are probably dying to know, is it worth that $1,500 a night for the cheapest room? Well,
my answer, 1,000%.
Yeah, it was so expensive. Like seriously, that was crazy expensive. But we like the whole trip, we did like stay in some like $100 places.
And I just want to say with that trip, this hotel was like a non-negotiable.
Yeah.
If we were going on that trip, we were going to be staying at this hotel, so we made sure that that was going to work.
I agree. But for what you get, I honestly thought it was worth it. I didn't know that you get all that stuff included, so I was just expecting to pay that, just be like a normal hotel, but no, it was really nice.
Yeah, I feel like for the price, all the free things that you get included, I mean, it's a big price, but I kind of understand why it is that, because you get so much included, and the service is incredible.
And honestly, the location of it is worth the price alone, with that beach club, and just, I mean, it's unbelievable.
I really felt like I was in a dream. Like the whole entire time, I just like wanted somebody to pinch. Well, I didn't want somebody to pinch me because I was living in a dream.
Yeah, it was gorgeous. And yes, I would
absolutely stay there again and again and again and again.
Yes, I would too. And honestly, when we go back to Amalfi, I don't care to go anywhere else.
Same.
That place was amazing.
Same.
Yeah. All right, so that wraps up our room tour and just overall experience with Hotel Miramalfi. We absolutely loved it. So if you have any questions, please let us know. We tried to answer everything that we questioned when we were going. I guess one thing we can say is how we got there. We did hire a private driver because we were
coming from like outside of the Naples area. I looked and I researched like what are some cheap ways to get to Amalfi. You could take a ferry, but like everything was, you might not get there on time, and we needed to be there by a certain time. Yeah. So we hired a driver. It was a little bit more on the expensive side
€200
than what a ferry would have cost. But the stress level, I felt like we were able to just relax, know we were going to get there on time. And I would do that again. Mm-hmm. I would hire somebody.
Yeah, and also if the weather is bad and the ferries are cut off, your only option is a taxi, and that taxi cost us like $280, €280 to get from the Amalfi City Center to Salerno, where we were taking the train. But we had no option. That was the only option. And it was 280 euros to take a freaking hour-long taxi.
Yeah.
It was insane.
So if you can plan ahead and you think you might want a driver,
Yeah.
I would book it ahead because it will be cheaper than getting the taxi.
But yeah, we hope you enjoyed this video. We hope it answered everything. Please be sure to hit that like and subscribe. Leave a comment below, again, if you have any questions, and we'll try to answer.
I'll be there to answer them.
We sure will. We thank you again for watching, and we will see you on the next video.
Bye.